To the end of time, I'm always going to gripe on Wizards for making answers to mill decks just so easy. I get the frustration. New players just have a really hard time dealing with things, so it's just easier to keep them quiet and give them shuffle effects. Specifically in this matchup, we come up against a Living End deck, and notably for everyone not as aware, Living End is now actually playing less lands. With the introduction of cards like Generous Ent out of Tales of Middle-earth, you can actually just play these cyclers that tutor for your lands. So you can keep one land hands with Generous Ent. You just have everything you need most of the time. So especially in these cases, they can get to their parts and they can find the spells they need to counter you. But what happens in those scenarios? This is for all you Living End players. What happens when I mill over all your endurances? What do you do then? When it comes to Magic, there's very few things that are better than being on the play. This hand though, it's kind of okay. I'm gonna keep it. I don't know if I run out crab on one though. I don't have many options past the crab, so I kind of want to get my crab's value, but might just end up being a mistake. We'll see. I think we run it. I think we run it out. I think there's a good opportunity to do that. So if we let's see the game log, mulligan to 5. Mull to 5. Feel like I definitely run it out now. Feel like I definitely run it out now, because that's just less opportunity for them to have a removal spell, just in general. I love this. We rolled a 3 twice. Check. Did anyone watch it? We rolled a 3 twice. Yo. MTGO confirmed, not rigged. Confirmed, not rigged. All right. Yeah. Let's just run it out. Let's just run it out. Hey, yo, the other day I was in the Mill Discord. I was chatting with a couple members. There was a game going on in one of the backgrounds, and the person playing, they were just such a savage. Just the level of audacity, in the sense that they were the type of person to tap out their lands first, then cast the spell. I'm like, we live in a modern age. I don't know if you need to do this anymore. I get the merit, you know. It's being careful and doing actions that you can undo before you do the action that you can't like undo, right? You can't like undo casting the spell, but you can like once you declare it, right? But you can undo like tapping your land. So I get it, but like still. Yeah, let's oh. Come on, please. I didn't want to do this. All right. Okay, we'll fetch shock. Oh, the living end players. I kind of wish I had it's not Mind Grind. I'm thinking of Mind Grind, but it's not Mind Grind. If I don't get it in the video and y'all watching this in the comments, what's the card where it's 1 blue, 1 black, and 1? You mill until your opponent mills until they hit 4 lands. All I'm trying to say is, seems pretty good against a deck that now plays 14 to 15 lands. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, so they're gonna tutor. That's fine. If I don't find it, comment it down below. It's not Mind Grind. Oh, what is it? Mind something? I'm actually like really annoyed. I want to kind of figure this out right now. Stripe Riverwinder comes down. Okay, they're cycling a lot here. Yep. So I think I'm actually going to use one of these visions. There are 10 cards. Okay, fetch land is better than Field of Ruin, I think. Okay, 13. Force negation. Okay. It's getting crazy. They might field on, they might do it on my turn. In which case I don't blame them. Because it's smarter, right? If you have force negation, it is smarter. If they just do it on their turn, that's great. Oh, yes, this is exactly what I needed. This is fantastic. They don't have the combo. They don't have a land, actually. I think that's what's happening here. Yes, I'm good. Okay, I can draw my 3, which is fantastic, which is much better. Okay, Watery Grave, bring that in tapped. That's fantastic. All right, perfect. And then we get a land drop here. Jace the Perfected Mind. Okay, Jace comes down, mills 15. Not what I want to do right now. I want to draw 3 cards. Archive Trap, not great. Okay. This kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. Because like, what are they're gonna go off on their turn, right? They're gonna go off on their turn. They get grief. Like they get like all these cards. They get 1 grief though. So it's not super crazy. But okay. Wow. What? You don't have it. Opponent. What's going on right now? Opponent. Our turn? Okay. Play the crab. Play the Field of Ruin. I think our opponent is just not having a good time right now. 27, Generous Ant. I don't want to do this on their turn. Yeah, I think I want to do this on their turn. Like on their upkeep. I can do this. Right? See if they have anything going on right now. Okay, on their upkeep, I'll hit them with this. Get an island. Yep. Right. 3. Can they just not find like a single enabler? Like, what is actually going on? Oh, and they don't have any more lands, eh? Okay. Okay, so they did tutor this. They did thing this turn, right? They did search because of my Field of Ruin. So my Archive Trap is live. I want them to start committing cards before I do anything. I will cast the Archive Trap at end step here. If they do care about this, yeah, they'll Field of Ruin. Yeah, that thing is gonna be big. Yeah, okay, and they just give it to me. Wow. All right, that is fantastic. Okay, this matchup, I think it's gonna be that. Tasha's is bad. Fatal Pushes. Probably shave like both Jaces, because why would I play that? Call it there. Yeah, Jace is cool, but I'm not really going to be grinding with this deck. Grinding with this deck is not where I want to be with Jace, so I think you just run it out. I could actually probably play 1 less land now. If I'm not playing Jace and I'm reducing my curve, it's one of the things I always like to do. Just like drop my curve a bit. And then would I really play though? Tasha is like 1 Ensnaring Bridge. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Because I don't have like a real purpose to the, the real purpose to an extra land. So I'll keep, it's funny. Maybe I just keep in a Jace. Tasha's is like bad. It's like bad. Like I'm paying like 3 mana to mill like 4 cards. It's just terrible. That's god awful. So not ideal. Extirpate, I mean, 4 Extirpates, 4 Soul Guide Lanterns, Crypt Incursion as a backup. I mean, come on, can't ask for more. You can even do things like you crypt You kind of like Crypt Incursion on their main, and then they're like, oh, your hand's down, and then you spell pierce, you know. This hand is cool. I can mess with this hand. This hand is cool. Does get griefed, but am I gonna play around grief all day? It's not scam, so we do have to play around endurance too. Always have to remember that comes in post board. All right, Mr. Bubba, make it happen. You gonna bait the fetch, Mr. Bubba? Ooh, you're gonna bait the fetch, are you? I don't have the archive trap. You are free to do as you will. You're free to land cycle. What's crazy about, like, so they mauled, right? Like, look at this. So show game log, like they've mauled, right, to 5. And what's crazy about stuff like this is they can do this with 1-9 keeps thanks to Generous N and Oliphant. They can do crazy stuff like this, which is absolutely insane to me. Okay. Yeah, like they're not going off next turn. So the big thing is, like, if they Field of Ruin my Soul Guide, or not Field of Ruin, if they force a negation my Soul Guide Lantern, that would not be fun in any way, shape, or form. Steam Vents, yep. You just bring it in, like you can just shock it in. Like, life does not matter in this matchup, which is what's so frustrating. Deck won't play Spell Pierce, right? Yeah. So we play the island. Could actually just like mill myself. Oh, the double endurance. Soul Guide Lantern. If they force an engagement in this, I'm pretty sure I lost. 2 living ends in yard is absolutely hilarious, though. That is absolutely hilarious. Yeah. Hit the Shardless. I wonder if they have another. Because I milled over 2 living ends. There's 1 more living end in their deck. And they do have, like, really, really good cards here to grab. Yeah, they do have really good cards to grab here. Come on, don't have it. No. Okay. I can't beat this. I can't beat this, not with this hand. Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it was a bit of a weird hand anyway. All right, go back. Back on the play. Back on the play. Yeah, this is, wow, this is miles better. Miles better. I have the Extirpate to get around. I have the Spell Pierce, which is cheap. This is miles better. Yeah. Maul only once though. Shock that in. Pass through. I got nothing else to do. I got nothing else to hide. Extirpate, Spell Pierce. If they grief me, I can't Spell Pierce the grief, so no point in trying to protect around that. Grief is like really weird though, because it's like you don't have like that many black cards in the deck to really take advantage of. So all right, Generous Ent, Stomping Grounds. Yes. Okay, Snow Covered Swamp. Okay. See if I can get the. Can I get the living end? That would be fantastic. Oh, I got the double endurance. Got the double endurance. I'm wondering if they have an endurance in their hand. Can't really risk it. I have to get the living end out. Yep. What do you got for me? Misty. Yup. Steam Vents. They have a Stomping Grounds in hand. Yep. Okay, Fractured Sanity. Yeah, we cycle Fractured here, get 4 more cards in their yard. Just dig deeper, right? And this is the tough thing, right? Because this deck doesn't need to be playing a full 4 copies of their combo. It's just that much harder to surgical. It's a nice little kind of inbuilt edge. Oh, there it is. There it is, baby. There it is. There it is. Let's go. Let me see if I can naturally mill it out. Hold on. Hold on. Might actually be able to get a little spicy here. Hold on. Okay, play the Snow-Covered Swamp. Nah, that's fine. So this is what I'm gonna do. I kind of want to wait. So here's how I want to do this. I kind of want to, yeah, let them draw out their cards. I kind of want to wait for them to cast Cascade, like a Cascade spell first. Then what I do is then Extirpate. That way they have to reveal their whole deck to me, and then I get to see what I'm playing against perfectly. Is there one more Endurance, or is there a tech card that I have to be aware of? So I think that's what I'm going to do. I could do it now, but I'm going to do it in response to Cascade trigger or like a Grief or something. I think that's the way I want to play this. Of course, if the Endurance or whatever, then like I'll cast it then. So it's really just in response to something that they do. But I think the ideal way to do this is Extirpate in response to the Cascade spell. That way, if they don't concede on the spot, then I can still hit him with it. I'm happy to play this back and forth game because this turn I can Field of Ruin, and then like then I'm just drawing 3 cards. Even better. Okay. Like I'm more than happy to play this game. That's 3 Endurances. That's 4 Endurances. The Endurances are gone. They're gone. The Endurances are gone. Opponent, what do you have? What do you have at this point? Opponent, what do you have? What do you have? It's all gone. It's all disappeared in this quagmire of death. Mystical dispute, I guess. Like, oh my lord. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go for it then. Okay, I don't need to play around Endurance anymore. Okay, the whole information thing does not matter anymore because I'm gonna Extirpate. I'm gonna hit your Living End. Where is it? I'm gonna hit the Living Ends. Opponent, no Endurances, no Living Ends. Do you have a way you want to play through this now? Opponent, what's going on right now? What's are you trying to respond, opponent? Are you completely forgetting what Split Second does, opponent? Or are you mauling? Are you upset at the situation? Are you thinking about what outs you have with all 4 of your Endurances in the yard? Because if you do have an out, so be it, fine, but still better. Wow, they actually had 4 Living Ends. This is a deck playing 4 Living Ends. That's actually crazy. Wait, that's actually crazy. Okay, that's not common, folks. You do usually want to be efficient and play, but maybe the lower land count has pushed them to play. I don't know. Usually don't want to play that many, but yeah, so tech wise, yeah, at this point they're just hard casting spells if they want. They have 1 Forced Negation, Mystical Dispute, Outburst. Yeah, other than that, like they're not getting their Endurances back. Go to discard. I'm just trying to double make sure I'm reading these cards right. Look at the top 4 2 cards, put one of them in your hand, one of them in the library. Yeah, no, this is okay. All right, opponent, what do you got for me? Yeah, opponent, Stomping Grounds, Curator of Mysteries, Stomping Grounds. They have 5. Yeah, okay. Yeah, at this point I'm going to draw 3. Don't make the mistake of first. Yeah, so they can force negation this on my turn if they want, like the Crypt Incursion, which is perfectly fine because then I'm gonna spell pierce it. So, oh, it's just getting so good. Play the Hedron Crab. Yeah, I think we just go for the kill here. Yeah, this is it. GG's. So hit him with the field. Take out a blue source. Wonder if they have a basic anymore. If they do, rest in peace. Oh, okay, well, not a blue basic. That's fine. So hit you with this. I have the spell pierce. It's game. That's game, opponent. Can't always have it. You can't always have it against the mill player. You can't always board in 4 endurances and hope that you're gonna win, right? Sometimes we get the better of you. GG's.